Time for another video. We call this one Get Women with Children Get Married. Yeah, man, I was just reflecting on it. About women wanting to be married, and mom in particular. She kind of like forced herself to marry this Nigerian guy. And she FBA, man. The FBA, man, but she come from that tradition, man, where, family getting married and all that stuff, women getting married. My thing is, man, like, that's a lot of that stuff I don't want to say it's pathetic, but it might seem that way, man. Like you're just so desperate to get a ring, to be plain, that you'll marry anybody. My mom just, she up there in age, but she just kind of just married any dude, man. It's like her second marriage. First, she married some tall Canadian guy, black man. He was a young guy with no children. My mom had me, my brother, and my sister. We were younger at the time, so it was like, I knew that wasn't gonna work, even in my teenage years. I'm like, man, this guy don't have no children, man. And he was a little bit younger than her. I'm like, man, how this gonna work? Like, I don't know. Maybe he wanted the green card or something. I don't know. Man, she would not wanted the green card. But this guy, it's a business arrangement, you know what I'm saying? But my mom, she be thinking it's supposed to be more. Like, I be trying to tell her without kind of hurting her feelings or something, that y'all really kind of got married. You got married under business circumstances. Like, he needed a green card, and you wanted the title of being married. This dude got wife and children in another country. My mom knew about it, but she didn't care, man. She just wanted to be married just to say she was married, man. But what's the glory in that? But the question is, when would children get married? Yeah, but you have to find some sucker or it's going to have to be a business arrangement. But I don't think it's going to be more than what it is, unless that guy has children. So it can work like that. You got to be equally yoked. Now, if that guy has children and a woman has children, it can work. A woman has a chance, a very, very slim chance of getting married. If she's very attractive with one child, she can still, somebody will wife her up. But, or like my male cousins situation, they came from step parent situations. Not that they, of course their parents were step, but they had step siblings. So, and they, they was pretty close to them. So that's how that goes. Sometimes you have people who relate their situation in life and then try to make it work. Like, well, I have stepsisters, and I might want to, still try to make it work the Brady Bunch way. But the long and short of it is highly unlikely that a woman with children will get married. It's like, there's something about it, man. It's like those children is always a constant reminder of some other dude or dudes smashing your chick, man. It's not about like jealousy, man. It is like jealousy, but not like unhealthy jealousy. It's not like taint. I won't say taint. I say it's kind of like somebody bit off your hamburgers. I don't eat red meat or nothing, but some you like, some you enjoy eating. Might just bit off of it, had, did whatever, had dirty teeth or something, drank out of your jug or something. It's like, man, then you just think about how much easier it'll be to deal with a woman without children. See, it's not like men that just hate or kind of angry. Some men do be angry that a woman they like had children. Like, damn, I really like her, but she had those children. You know, that's a hard thing, man. You like a woman, but that child, it's like something. It's like man, she would be perfect without that child. You know, even if something happened to the child, it's still not the same because you know she had the child. I would go so far as to say an abortion. Like, even if you don't have a child as a woman, and you had an abortion and the guy found out, he might feel some kind of way about that. Like, damn, my child come through a womb that had a dead baby in it. Man, this shit get real serious, man. You ever think, y'all women out here thinking like, a real man wouldn't think like that. No, the kind of men y'all be saying y'all want would think like that. A man who don't have children, who's waiting, who's scared to have children, fear of having it with the wrong woman, he gonna want to have it with the right woman. And he gonna have a certain kind of religious mindset about it, even if he's not a religious kind of guy. As far as the denomination goes, he gonna think, I want to bring my child in and be able to claim without no doubt that this is my child. My child came through a womb, no C-section, the pure, righteous, original, default human being way. Even if he's not a religious guy, he gonna think like that. C-sections is not good. That's a artificial way. Now, you gotta save somebody's life, the child or the mother, then by all means, what can you do? But there's something about being birthed without coming through your mother's intestines. That's what it is. I'm just saying, it's very hard for a man to accept. Well, it's very hard for the kind of man who a stand-up man to accept. Now you have some men out here who will accept it, but they're very far and few in between. And those men tend to get married to women younger, in their 20s, like my cousin did. Both of my cousins, they was like in their early 20s. They can do it then because you're kind of naive. You're kind of naive. When you're naive, you can accept more things. When you get older, up in age as a man, it's harder for men to accept certain things. That's why as a woman ages, men age, but our mentality change. Like y'all women like to call us boys and all that. All that does is make it worse for you. You start calling men boys, trying to emasculate men, it just make it worse for you. You think you sound mature saying that, and you think it makes you mature, but it makes it worse for you because all a man sees in a woman like you who says those things is turmoil. If I get with this woman, she just gonna try to boss me around. I gotta deal with that slick mouth, that condescending tone. No matter if a dude is a burly man, he kick some dude's ass or he wearing a bandana, as quote unquote gangster dude, a street dude. Don't matter, man. A dude like that even would tolerate you for a little bit. Like, man, you gonna say the wrong thing, you gonna put hands on you. Or worse, it's like that's how men are. Like, you can't keep the same program, talking slick, condescension with that tone, like you're talking to children. That's another reason why women with children is down there almost impossible for y'all to get married and stay married, because y'all talk to men like y'all talk to y'all children. Y'all think because some of y'all have grown adult sons daughters that y'all can talk to the men y'all supposed to be with like that. That condescending tone is a turn off. I've smashed women like that, but I all in my mind, no way in hell I'm staying with them. Like, I could tolerate it because I'm just gonna smash. You know, you just a jump off. You don't know you a jump off. And you know, some of y'all be saying, thinking, yeah, it's right, you a jump off to us and all that. Man, keep saying that stuff. See, the thing is, women are y'all the ones who want to be married like that. That's not really a benefit for a man to want to be locked down like that. Unless he married into a wealthy situation, unless it's a business with some money involved, some finances, some prestigious family ties are involved. But just to go to the movies and out to dinner, to the club, the bars, see some plays, stroll through a museum, to lock you down for all that, that's not even worth it, man. That's like regular girlfriend, boyfriend stuff. You know, see, the prestige is on your end as the women. Y'all get to show a ring off and get the societal status boost. Saying that y'all married, you know, and the reason why y'all get that status boost because it's rare, especially in the black community. It's rare, you know, that you see something stable. So it's like y'all probably thinking like, what can I do? Nothing really you can do. Once you have more than one child, it's over. I'm just gonna say it like it is. It's pretty much over. It's over because your pool of men goes down dramatically. Some of y'all smoke, drink. The drinking thing is more tolerable, unless y'all alcoholics. But that smoking, that alone will cut y'all out. Slash y'all pool of men down by half. Just say you smoke cigarettes. That slash your dating pool down by half. I would say 75% of men nowadays don't smoke. Well, no, because they smoke weed now. So it's still by half. See, by half. You got weed smokers and cigarette smokers, and some tend to go hand in hand. They tend to do both. So that right alone, you just cut 50% of your dating pool. It's already short as is. Small as is, eligible bachelors. Now you just slashed it down. You do drugs and all that stuff, hard drugs and all that. Now they cut it down further. Alcoholic, cut it down further. Got more than one child. Why I say more than one child? Because I'm going based on what my cousin did. My two cousins did. You know, but that's the thing. One of his brother, his older brother. He married a woman with kids. They divorced now, and he ended up marrying another woman who didn't have children. So it's like, that's the thing. That is the thing. It's just looking real bad for y'all out here. That stuff about, you know, real man this, real man that. I'm just gonna lay it on the line, man. All that stuff hurt y'all ladies out here. That emasculation tone. Like I said, my other video about a woman calling me gay, women calling men gay. That's gonna backfire on y'all. It's not the kind of world as it is now where you can get away with saying that stuff. It's gonna get you fired from your jobs. You know, saying you're a woman, that means nothing. What does that mean in a world where everything is gender fluid now? You know, that stuff is hate speech, calling a man gay as an epithet. Why is being gay wrong? You know, you're gonna have the right gay person hear you say that, and it's gonna be your boss or somebody like that. What's wrong with that? You know what I'm saying? You can't use that stuff no more. You gotta deal. You gotta deal with reality. You can't hide behind womanhood, calling men gay, because that comes with serious consequences. That's a hate crime. You know, you attacking an LGBTQ person. How you gonna prove that they're not? That's all they gotta do is admit to it. You done for, dummy. See, a lot of you guys out here, y'all don't post things like I do, man. Y'all be lost in the sauce when women call y'all gay. Oh, embrace it. Even if you're not gay, do it to get them in trouble. I'm about using people's own BS against them. I'm gonna punish you. You don't call me gay, I'm gonna report you. Report you to your boss. Oh, you Uncle Tom, Sambo. I don't know you. I don't give a fuck about you. You don't give a fuck about me the way he's talking. So, you know, but back to the subject. A lot of you women out here, y'all not gonna get married because y'all don't got the temperament. Y'all don't got the skill set. Y'all wasn't reared to be Betty Crocker in the kitchen. Y'all just don't have it, man. Y'all just don't have that thing that'll make a man want to settle down. That Claire husband. It's nothing. Y'all look good. A lot of y'all look good. You're very attractive, but that's not enough. Y'all don't have the daintiness about you. See, y'all would call that weakness. A woman who would call something like, y'all talk about pick-me women and all that. Y'all don't have it, man. It's not in you. It's like the game of marriage is not in you. You can't be married with a mindset like that. Talking about 50-50 and all that crap. You can't have that mindset. It's too late to teach you. That's just the way it is, man. Some women is meant to be married. Some aren't. It's like the way of our universe. It's like in order to make an omelet, you gotta break a few eggs, man. Some people's out here is meant to be trash, man. Some people's like, that's a cruel thing to say. Like my brother, he tried to get into a religious argument. I said, man, some people, that's the scary thing about it, man. Like, you got some religious people, they can't understand that, man. You got bugs, we walk, we stomp and kill things unawares to us. Our bodies is constantly fighting wars, destroying invaders. People get killed and took out, man. Like, all of us, in order to be born, we have to win a race, man. The ones who didn't win, the sperm who didn't win, became sustenance for us. I'm like, man, look at the world the way it is, man. Put it together. Some of you women, men, some will say men, but men had the best chance of being married because women want it the most. But, so let's stick to women. Some of y'all just don't have it. Y'all not meant to be married. It's what it is, man. Y'all don't have to like that. You don't have to accept it. But you gotta get a man to want to marry you. You don't have to accept anything. No, put it this way, you gonna accept it, your lot in life, because if a man don't propose to you or don't want to marry you, you have no options. You can sit back and say you have options. You have to prove it. If you can't prove it, you don't have no options. And you're gonna be saying, I got options. Next thing you know, you're gonna be in your 40s, your 50s saying that, your 60s. You're gonna be in your deathbed saying that. You might not even be on your deathbed, you might just be dead. Your options is contingent upon men trying to marry you. Men ain't trying to propose to you. You had no men proposing seriously. You had no options. Don't deceive yourself. You know, use that ego. Hell, maybe you saying you have options is how you cope with not being married. You know, men just smashing, want to smash you. I've dealt with women. They get angry because they realize that they're up in age and men not trying to marry them. We just trying to smash. That's just the way it is. And it doesn't get better because as we get older, we get more content with not being married because we don't see the benefit in it. Like, man, we take care of ourselves, we doing for ourselves. And all these women coming to us with a handout. You know, the date is all about paying. Y'all have jobs, but y'all want us to spend. That just doesn't look appealing. It just looks like a user situation. You can call it tradition or not. Traditions are meant to be broken. It's time to break these traditions down where a man goes broke. That worked back in the day when women were stuck, didn't have feminism and all that to empower them in society. So there's really no hope, man. I'm just laying on the line. There's no hope for y'all, man. Y'all got a domineering, standoffish personality. If you ain't been married, see, here's the thing, ladies. If you ain't been married by the time you're 25, that means you are unfit. You can say you've been meeting wrong dudes. You've been meeting wrong dudes because that's your personality to meet those guys. If you was a dainty woman, you would be meeting those kind of dudes, those classy kind of guys, those old school traditional guys. But you meet who you are. I got a rider to pick up. To be continued.